Experts suggest that understanding what motivates your financial decisions can help you achieve wise money objectives, such as spending less on impulse purchases or saving more for retirement. Your reaction to money matters, like practically every other element of your life, and is strongly affected by your personality. But have you considered your activities and how they affect your financial situation? Welcome to A. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the different types of money personalities. So stick to the video, keep watching, and let's dive in. What is money personality? Money personality is intertwined with temperament, self-esteem, values, beliefs, habits, and even mental health. It impacts your financial security and can influence your behavior in other areas of your life. Your money belief system may have been influenced by your parents or childhood, and it's more of an emotional bond than you might think. Understanding your money personality can assist you in correcting subconscious tendencies and stabilizing your financial situation for success. Consider yourself your personal accountant, who must assess how your investing, saving, and spending habits affect your life. Once you understand your own strengths and weaknesses, you'll be able to avoid impulse purchases, save for major life events, and know when to invest. There are 5 different types of money personalities, which include savers, heavy spenders, debtors, shopper, and investors. Though the majority of people have a primary and a secondary money personality, psychologists have discovered these 5 distinct financial types. You may believe that you are a heavy spender, but you can also be a cautious investor when it comes to large purchases. It's conceivable to be both a heavy spender and a debtor at the same time. Number 1. Saver. When they can hide their money aside and watch it increase over time, savers often feel a sense of accomplishment. They are well organized, look for bargains, and scrutinize their purchases. They rarely spend money impulsively, believe they are financially trustworthy, are laser-focused on their financial goals, and are happiest when they know they have a significant amount of money ready in case of necessity. The drawbacks of being an oversaver include an excessive sense of anxiety about maintaining your money and avoiding fun purchases. When their bank account falls below a specific threshold, they may experience despair and berate themselves. To some level, being thrifty is beneficial, but when it prevents you from investing in interesting life experiences such as vacations, concert tickets, or education, it may be time to reconsider your emotional relationship with your money. How to become a better saver. Financial security and a fulfilling life do not have to coexist. It's all about striking a happy balance and exercising restraint. It is critical to minimize your financial risks, but being a wise investor also entails investing some money on occasion in order to finally obtain a return on your investments. Setting savings goals and rewarding yourself with a treat, such as a nice clothing item you've been eyeing, or making travel plans that bring you delight, can help you mend this anxious connection. You deserve to enjoy your money because you worked hard for it. Number 2. Spender. Spenders receive a rush from buying something, no matter how inexpensive or pricey it is. They tend to live in the now and are willing to spend money in exchange for enjoyable experiences. They most likely also appreciate purchasing gifts for their loved ones. Big spenders are proud of their money and want to enjoy it. Therefore, they often say yes to treating themselves and others. Although, being a big spender has its limitations. When this money personality type goes too far, he or she may become an impulse buyer, making purchases on a whim or based on a fleeting sensation. They might not do things like make a shopping list, look for prices, or set a budget before making a purchase. This is frequently followed by buyer's remorse, which can lead to a decline in self-esteem and a cycle that continues when their next paycheck arrives. How to become a better spender. Big spender habits can be broken with careful preparation and the establishment of financial goals. When you have financial objectives and a budget in place, it's easier to distinguish between needs and wants. Don't wait until you've bought something to discover you made a mistake. Take your time and make decisions before you spend your money on anything that could prevent you from accomplishing your financial goals. Number 3. Debtor. A debtor money personality is less emotionally attached to their financial concerns than the other personalities. They pay little attention to their spending habits and have a tendency to overspend on impulse purchases without keeping track of what or who they owe. Being in debt is a constant for them, as they owe money somewhere, even when they're on a budget and can never seem to get ahead. They don't worry about purchases until they have to deal with their bills. Overall, their financial lifestyle includes numerous liabilities that may become a larger issue later in life. How to get better as a debtor. The first thing you should do is arrange all of your purchases and set financial goals for yourself. These objectives should involve both saving and investing, which will assist you in becoming more aware of your financial habits. You should also practice regular discipline by creating detailed budgets for yourself. When you're feeling overwhelmed, there's no shame in seeking financial advice from a professional. Number 4. Shopper. Shopper money personalities enjoy the rush of making a buy. They adore bargain hunting and can't get enough of the thrill of purchasing something new. If they see a good deal, they will buy it solely for the event rather than for the utility of the item. They may lack financial discipline in that they might not know when to stop spending and start saving. Without an emergency savings fund or long-term financial strategy, shoppers may also lack financial security. How to be a better shopper. Instead of hunting for the next best offer, shoppers should focus on your savings. You probably have enough stuff, so consider passing on that extravagance and putting it towards a better buy later on, such as a higher quality version of the same item, a rejuvenating vacation, or future home. Conscious consumption is also an excellent approach to disciplining your spending. This includes paying close attention to what you invest in and determining whether it will benefit you in the long run. Will you be satisfied with the purchase in a week, a month, or a year? Will you be able to repurpose the item? Is it possible to get better deals before handing over your credit card? Consider these questions to help you focus on your spending and minimize unnecessary purchases. It's also a good idea to figure out which elements of your life you're compensating for with forced purchases. That way you can calm the emotional trigger with something that won't bite you later. Number 5. Investor. Investors are quite picky about where they put their money. They understand how much money they make, spend, and save. They are mainly concerned with allocating their funds to assets and quality purchases so that they can reap the benefits of their labor without remorse. Investors have high expectations for all their purchases and are not willing to take financial risks. They make cautious decisions and seek passive assets that will benefit them in the long run. This money personality type is usually financially successful because they have good buying habits, respect the value of their own dollar, and are willing to learn new ways to become more financially educated. How to become a better investor. Investors' finances are generally in good shape, but there's always space for improvement. Be careful to handle your current and future assets so that all of your financial needs are addressed. It's fantastic if you're well-versed in finances, but don't only work for your money, make it work for you as well. You are in a situation where you can afford to plan for long-term investments like purchasing a home, establishing a family, or even retiring. You may always reconsider wasteful spending, adjust your budget to achieve higher goals, and direct your disposable income into conscientious purchasing. Conclusion. While you may not be able to change your money personality, you can recognize it and solve the financial issues it brings. Money management necessitates self-awareness. Understanding where you stand allows you to alter your behavior to better attain your financial and life objectives. What type of money personality do you think you are? Let us know in the comment section below. That's it for today. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.